So I was looking on CNN on their website, and I've began to notice that their tone is starting to change a bit, and I think it has everything to do with the airstrikes in Syria. You have to understand what the democratic narrative was. They were in favor of, well, Hillary Clinton was in favor, and so was the media, of no-fly zones, safe zones, and a tougher stance against both Putin and Assad. Trump in the primaries was against that. He said he wants to take out ISIS first, and then he'll deal with Assad later. He still is doing that. But now with the chemical weapons attacks done by Assad on his people, and the whole narrative that the liberals are pushing with Trump and Russia, he had to act, and doing so, I think, had a lot of benefits for him. In many ways, it helped, show the world who he is, that he's not Barack Obama. As I said before, he's a stronger guy. He's gonna take a tough stance against tyranny, essentially. So, and when this happened, when the missiles were fired, you turn on CNN, it's like they're watching porn. They love it, and CNN loves this because there's many reasons that I can get into, but for the most part, it's just the democratic. It was at least the democratic. The democratic narrative to take that position. Opposing Assad. They've always been in favor of that. In Iraq, it was the same story. And I'm not saying I'm against what Trump did. In fact, I'm actually in favor of what Trump did because it had, I don't think Assad's a good guy at all. I think the rebels, for the most part, are worse, most of the rebels. But I still think Assad is a bad guy. And, what Trump did was a good thing. He showed Bashar al-Assad that he can't continue to do this, and he is not there permanently, essentially, because the Syrian people, I don't think they want an Alawite leader. It's not going to work out. It won't work out. So, he was meeting with the Chinese guy that day, so that also had other effects. He was able to really show that he's not soft, and that definitely had effects with the meeting with the Chinese president. He also, he's dealing with North Korea right now. So for the most part, it was a very good thing what Donald Trump did. Yeah, I'm sorry about the background noise, but yeah. So what Donald Trump did was a good thing. And yeah, back to my initial point, CNN is loving every second of it because this is their narrative, and it's sad that it takes something like this to kind of get CNN to peak on board the Trump train, but at least it's happening. At least we have a unified media, at least for now. This is a good thing, but it's far from over. I think that there's a lot of work to do, and I think that it's important that the rebels, at least the radical ones like ISIS and al-Nusra, are taken care of, whether it's by Russia or the U.S. in conjunction with Russia. That'd be a good thing, because some of the rebels are a lot worse than Assad, so let them be taken care of first. But as Tillerson said, I don't think Syria will be stable with Assad as president in the future, so all these things have to be taken into account. So please subscribe.